No, I'm good. You can't bring me down because we won the gold medal today. But I want to know, who do you think? Because I remember I said this last year in the FIBA World Cup. I said, everybody's talking about Austin Reeves. Who you need to be looking at is Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I was like, that's going to be the guy who comes out of the World Cup competition and takes his game to a new level, which he did, advancing to the furthest he has in the playoffs, the Western Conference Finals. So, VJ, my question to you.
This is a hard one.
Well, lucky for you, you have about as much time as I take to read the question to think about it. Which NBA player, which one of these superstars, right? Because when they come back into the NBA, the vast majority of the players on the team will be the best players on their NBA team, right? This whole, fitting in your role is over with, right? Tyrese Halliburton.
Absolutely.
I have a feeling Tyrese Halliburton will get a DNP-CD again for the rest of his life. Neither will Jason Tatum. But which NBA star takes a step after the Olympics?
You're going to think I'm crazy.
No, because if you say what I think you're going to say, I'm going to be like, you know what? That was a really good answer.
You're going to think I'm crazy. You guys are going to think I'm crazy on this one.
Okay, what is this?
It's the guy who closed the game out today. It's Steph Curry.
It's
Steph Curry. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. It's Steph Curry. But let me paint this picture for you, okay? Steph Curry, last few years, other than the Boston championship year, last few years, it's been tough for them, right? And Draymond has, decided that he was going to sit on his podcast and actually take shots at his own coach and his rotations and things of that nature. And I think what Steph did today was to show people that, oh yeah, when we get back, I'm still that guy. I'm still the guy who can go out here and just light up 35, 40 like it's nothing. LeBron is a paint player now. He is. LeBron will get hot from the perimeter from time to time. He is not a consistent jump shooter. Steph is still a consistent jump shooter, still runs well without the ball, still has good young legs, not young legs, but still has younger legs. And I can look at
as old as the rest of them, 36 years old.
Well, no, 36 isn't 39 going on 40. Just let me land.
Younger than LeBron.
Let me land. I'm looking down this list here. Holiday, no. And Edwards, I think, like I said, 9 minutes today. That's what he played today in the gold medal game, 9 minutes. When he goes back, I think we'll kind of expect him to be what he was kind of last year, but there's some flux in Minnesota right now, so we don't know what Minnesota's going to be. Anthony Davis, well, we know what he is. He's going to be second fiddle to LeBron. Bam Adebayo, now we know Jimmy Buckets is the guy down there. Tatum already has a championship, and that's not to say Curry does. Curry's got 4 of them, I know that. But as I'm just looking down this list, as far as the way guys played, as far as the way this tournament shaped up, as far as the way it closed off today, if the question is who benefits most in the NBA of these guys going back into the NBA season, it's got to be Steph Curry. That would be my answer. I'm curious to see who you would say. I don't got it being Embiid. LeBron, we know what LeBron is. We know it's
the interesting case for Embiid quickly. Not that I do not think it will be him.
Okay.
But this is the first time that I can think of in his career that he's been surrounded by winners or really won anything of note.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right.
Didn't win in college.
Nope.
When he got to the NBA, they were actively losing.
Yep. They were tanking.
Right?
Yep.
And hasn't advanced past the second round of the playoffs. This is the first time he was in a championship game of any sort.
The Kawhi shot on the rim against Toronto, that was second round? I thought it was conference. I thought it was conference finals. I always feel like Embiid was like that was the one year he was right on the cusp. Maybe it was second round. That was a while ago. I can't remember no better than anybody else. But no, you're right about Embiid. This was the first time he was surrounded by winners.
So he'd be higher on my list than Nope, but I don't think it's him.
11 minutes today, 0 for 1 from the field. No, man, I'm going to go with Steph because I think Steph can carry this. And I'll preface him by saying it like this, Martin. He's the guy I think can carry what he just did back into the NBA, and his team needs it most because, remember, Klay's not there no more. Mama call him Klay, I'ma call him Klay is in Dallas now. So Steph really can't, I don't want to say afford a drop-off because I don't think he'll have one. But if there's anybody that can take, hey, you just saw what I just did against the world in the gold medal game. I just closed them out. It's time to now go do it. It kind of reminds me like Kobe and the Redeem team, right? Kobe closed out Spain and then took that to the Lakers and you blink, and they're in 3 straight finals. Now, I don't think that that's what the Golden State Warriors would do because there is an age difference there and there. But for this specific question, who benefits the most in the NBA from Team USA, just the way he played the last 2 games and closed this tournament out and taking that back to a team that's lost his running mate and now probably has got to do a little more, even though they got some younger pieces there. You see the story, Kuminga wants a 220 or 230, whatever, like max contract. Like, it's a lot going on there. So Steph's my answer. So I'm sticking with it. Who you got?
My initial thought was I thought you were going to really throw a curveball there. Steph can't. I don't know what next level Steph can get to. I don't, like I said.
I think there's one more for Steph. I think he's got one more level in him, Martin. I do.
We shall see. I wouldn't bet on it, but this is what I was thinking as we went through this, as you went through that Steph soliloquy. The answer is Victor Wembanyama.
You said from Team USA, though. I would have said Vic.
I know, but I realized as I asked the question.
It's not fair.
I wasn't trying to okie doke or anything, but I asked the question: who benefits the most in the NBA from Team USA? I'm saying now. I didn't say from Team USA beating that ass on the way to the gold medal.
If it's from the basketball Olympics, it's Victor Wembanyama.
I think it's Victor Wembanyama.
Absolutely, 100%. But I was going on,
No, I wasn't trying to sandbag or anything. It came to me as you were talking. Victor Wembanyama is likely the answer here.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Edwards has a good shot because he already had reached that pinnacle of the Western Conference Final. As at 23 years old, just turned 23 recently. Now, again, a guy who Rudy Gobert, had never won anything of note.
He got benched.
Never won anything of note. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about guys surrounded by winners. Anthony Edwards was not also like the same kind of concept as Embiid, right? When he's moving through this, and he's also knows what it feels like to get to that conference final and run out of gas. Mm-hmm. Right, so now he sees that. So now he's watched how LeBron practices, watches how KD practices, and see these guys going full speed all day, every day. And I wonder how much that influences him. But when we saw Victor Wembanyama leaving the floor in tears after being consoled by Kevin Durant, my 2 thoughts. First of all, my God, how much taller is Victor Wembanyama than Kevin Durant, who was the tallest person on Team USA? Right? Like, when you look at the picture, KD's head is the tallest one. You know he ain't got no hair to boost it. So KD's head was the tallest one. And then you see him, Victor Wembanyama's basically putting his hand on top of KD's head like, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me come down there. Right? But then when he was walking off that floor in tears, I was like, damn.
All right.
He's going to remember this. Mm-hmm. He's going to remember this.
France will win a gold medal at some point in the next 2 Olympics. Remember, Argentina stole one. Argentina got in there when they had Manu and that crew, man. They got in there and stole a gold medal out of the world as far as it goes. But, yeah, if the question is the Olympics.
They need a point guard.
They'll find, the way Tony Parker is funneling him into the league right now and the way he's running that program out there in France, they'll find one. If there's one Frenchman that I can trust to find a French point guard, it's Tony Parker. But if you're asking over the whole Olympics, absolutely – It's Victor Wembanyama. It's nobody else. Like, these other guys are solidified. These other guys, like I said, LeBron, AD, Durant, Steph. I just took Steph because the question said Team USA, and coming off of the Serbia game, coming off the game against France. Yeah, that's the guy I'll go with. I think can take that back to Golden State. Some of these other guys got so many questions on their team. Other than Tatum, right? We know the Celtics are defending champions, and White with the Celtics defending champion. Like they got guys that are going to be solidified and plugged already in to their squad. And B's got to play with a new cast of characters. Kevin Durant's got to play with a new cast of characters. We already know what the Lakers are with AD and LeBron. So, and then of course look at the Heat. What's really going on there? Are they going to try to move off of Jimmy Butler? Or Jimmy Butler had it satisfied there? You know, they tried to get Dame. That didn't work. So, yeah, if it's for all of Olympics is Victor Wembanyama. You look at his time today on the court, 30 minutes, 11 of 19, 3 of 8 from the three-point land, 7 boards to go along with his 26 points. I mean, the guy didn't do much to stop him. And the shots he missed, they're good shots. Like, he didn't – there's not a guy in the league that could contest his jumper. There's not a player in basketball that could contest his job. Maybe Bowl as far as his length and stuff is his length and height's concerned. But
in front of him first.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too. So yes, if you're talking from the entire tournament, give me Victor Wembanyama. Also, quick sidebar on some of these other countries. I thought it was very underwhelming the way some of these other countries and their NBA stars played. Canada's one that comes to mind. Greece was really disappointing. Greece was actually really, really disappointing. I thought
they had Giannis and nobody else.
I thought they would have, but I'm thinking Giannis can at least carry you to the. I think Giannis is good enough to get you at least to the. And when you say anybody else, they don't have any others for like major NBA stars. They have some good international players. I mean, but I thought Giannis can get them to the Final Four. You got a guy that good, former MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion. I thought he was good enough to carry him a little further than he did. That's all.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised to see them go early. When you don't have guard play and you don't have bigs, I don't know what it's hard to compete.
Mm-hmm. And China almost beat France too. Like it was a weird basketball tournament.
That was Japan.
Japan, excuse me. Thank you.
China did not qualify.
Yeah, my bad. Yao fans out there, don't get mad at me, Yao Ming fans.
Okay, so just quickly, it's 2 seconds.
Sure.
Marielle was asking me who I thought was the most popular basketball players of all time. Where does Yao Ming rank in terms of most popular basketball players of all time? Because to me, he's got to be in the top 5. Popular, not ability, no popular.
He's definitely probably. You know what? That's a hard one because China
top 5, top 4.
Yeah, because if you're adding his home country, if you're adding those votes in, that tips the balance.
He's got to be right.
It's over a billion people in China, so they're not going to pick anybody else.
When she asked me, I said Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Yao Ming.
Michael Jordan over Kobe?
Of the 3 most popular basketball players, if they walked in the room right now, who's getting immediately recognized and exactly who they are? I think those 3 guys are probably the most recognized.
I think I would put Shaq over Yao Ming worldwide. But once again, China has over a billion people. So if China is allowed to vote, of course it's gonna
I'm talking
dwarf.
International.
Yeah, it's gonna dwarf the. No, I don't have Yao Ming that high. No, give me Jordan, Shaq. Probably LeBron because of Jordan, Shaq, LeBron, or you can interchange like Kobe if you wanted to there. But those to me would be as far as walk in a room, recognizable. Everybody, Shaq's on 30 commercials.
Right? Dennis Rodman is literally a person.
Oh,
yeah, Dennis Rodman for sure.
I wonder how many people will recognize Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
what? That's kind of insane.
Internationally,
he's the ambassador for North Korea.
Yeah.
I mean,
like that's as international.
Mary, just so you know, that's not a great thing.
I know, but I'm saying
a vacation hotspot.
Not exactly.
But she said it was so much bigger, right? He's the ambassador of North Korea, guys. Come on.
If Kim Jong Il, if he knows who Dennis Rodman is, like, come on.
I mean, but Kim Jong Un now.
But anyway,
his dad is the one who made.
He knows who he. The story is he watched the Bulls. He watched the '96 Bulls, and that's how he knows them. But like again, it's not like there's a lot of voting infrastructure going on in the same way. That
he might be listening right now.
Also, remember LeBron said he thought he was famous until they went to Beijing and he went out with Kobe Bryant. LeBron said, he goes, I thought I was famous,
but it's Kobe
until we went to the Olympics in Beijing and I went out with Kobe. He said I saw a different world.